What's up, Pisces, my tribe? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless tarot and oracle reading for you, asking what's coming towards you, what should you prepare for, what can you look forward to, and if you'd like for us to pray for you, everyone at this channel is welcome to simply say in the comments section hello or share what you're going through. You're welcome to leave an emoji if you're shy like myself, and that'll give us something that we can focus on that represents your energy. So, still in this space with love and light only, we start with the messages. New rhythms are coming into your life now, Pisces. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. And then we have the wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. The wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. New rhythms are coming in your life. Now, it seems like you'll be responding to those new rhythms with intuition, which is good, Pisces. You know, you are always going to follow that flow. It's your job, right? So, Pisces, 30% of y'all are subscribed. I know it's one of those talks. If this channel resonates with you, you enjoy these readings, please consider joining the family. Please consider hitting the like button. Thank you. Subscribe, all that stuff. Five of Wands. Five of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. Pisces, what's going on? Wheel of Fortune, and then Truth. Okay. I'm going to get a little bit more out before I say anything. Five of Wands, please make it clear. See, the thing is people don't oftentimes know how far they've pushed a Pisces if that Pisces is at a place of conflict with them, if they're fighting with them. Sometimes what may be like a normal argument for somebody, because Pisces is so understanding and empathic, and they enjoy usually the feeling of being able to freely and safely give. When they have their shackles up, is it shackles or hackles? Dumb. Anyway, when they have their fists up, it's already too far. Like some damage has been done. There's something I think you felt compromised by, and you're shut down. That's the Pisces I'm talking to right now. It's in terms of a relationship. We've got the Gemini energy, and it's because somebody here seems to be closed-minded, and it could be you, it could be somebody else. It could be a result of feeling shut down. I'll show you these cards. The Five of Wands to the Four of Pentacles. Fighting conflict, shutting down, pulling in your energy. Somebody's pulling in their resources, energy, and it's within this relationship. The Lover's card here, with the, cover up the private parts, with a Page of Wands in reverse. So what is it resulting into? It's resulting as closed-minded. There's a certain amount of sparkle that's left the room. And so where do we go from there, right? Because that's not it. That's not all your reading is. That's just kind of our starting point. So it's regarding this. Queen of Swords, we've got somebody, this could be an air sign and a water sign. Could be you and somebody else. These are two energies here. Let me ask of the relationship between these two energies. Somebody's feeling misunderstood, isolated, left out. But why do we have the Nine of Cups? Why is the Nine of Cups there? Pisces, what is going on? I feel like somebody's in their defenses, you know, somebody might have kind of had that last word or made a point that made them feel justified, but in fact, it was detaching from their inner wisdom all the while. But in the moment, maybe this is somebody leaving somebody else out in the cold. I do think that that's really applicable for a lot of people. Is you're gonna feel, if this are you, let's say, and the roles can be reversed, but let's say that it was you that said, you know, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. You can sit there by yourself. You can see how this feels, or you can be alone. Might feel good at first, but there is in fact a detachment from Hermit energy. Upside down is an inner wisdom. Now, if this is this person, right, then they might have done something, said something to Pisces to be like, you're not in my club anymore. You're kicked out of the tree house, or I'm not going to talk to you. This is shoving somebody out, their energy out. And it might give them some great satisfaction at first. We all have been there, right? We were like, you know, and it strokes our ego. But then we've got that detachment, right? And closed-minded solutions, Page of Swords, upside down. This could be gossipy too. Okay, so Pisces, we don't like to sit in nasty energy for very long. So where is this going? Queen of Cups in reverse. Pisces, I think you might be a little bit emotional at this kind of event that's happened. It seems like it's brought a swift ending to something. It's the Chariot card over the Death card. This happens really quick. And I think, Pisces, this is your energy, emotional, out of balance as a result of it all, but it brings a swift ending to things. Okay, now things are turning in your reading. The energy changes right here. So, what's this Wheel of Fortune? Wow, victory, Wheel of Fortune. Whatever this change is, whatever this ending is, it brings something really good into your life. We've got the Wheel of Fortune bringing good news. We've got victory here. Things are changing. This is where it's like new rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. So I will take a moment and tell you, Pisces, if you are resonating with this conflict, if you've reached a point where you're like, the damage has been done on that one, maybe taking a good look at that and not trying to compromise or overcompensate for the other one. I think that you are beyond the past. I can't talk. I wonder why that is. I think you're beyond the situation where you would be overcompensating. It's interesting that I can't talk. What is that? Ace of Swords, clarity. This is not moving forward. The clarity is around whatever this was. It was just like in no reality, it was going to move forward with the Judgment card upside down. You know, this is that aha moment of like, oh boy, I'm glad I didn't waste any more of my time. I always like to give Pisces really happy readings, and I feel that this is a necessary reading, and I hope it's validating for you. It's not very happy-go-lucky, but that's also not how life always goes. But I do take solace right here in this energy that this is working out for the better, because now it's like you're dropping dead weight. Don't be hard on yourself. I have to tell you this. Piscean energy, ruling moon card here. This aha moment, this clarity, it comes at the perfect time. Don't be hard on yourself that maybe you could have said, oh, I should have seen the red flags earlier, or why did I stick by that for so long? Or why did this came at the perfect time. It was something that was hidden by moon energy. Now that could have been literally just kind of nobody talking about it, or certain actions that revealed the truth that eventually happened. It could be that it was cloaked in kind of this veil of fear that we all carry around certain things. So because of the fears, they kind of blind us a little bit. And then things get to a point where we're like, I can no longer ignore this. And that's what it feels like in your energy and your reading. But don't be hard on yourself. The truth is, when this is all said and done, you're coming out of a place of anxiety, of overthinking. The Nine of Swords in reverse is a card we love to get in reverse. What else for my Pisces? Give me this good news. The Strength card. So this is a reminder that you absolutely have the strength for this situation, but the Strength card doesn't come out when things are easy, right? It comes out to remind you, Dumbo doesn't need the feather. You have this muscle. It's just weakened over time because you haven't had to use it for a while, but this is a muscle you have, it's just a little atrophied. So it's just a reminder, you got this. And what it feels like, Pisces, is, it feels like hitting up against truth. And it's been there the whole time, like a wall. But there was a fog in front of that wall. And that fog, you could call that for some of you guys, maybe some fears. Or maybe that fog was hopes. Maybe sometimes what we superimpose on top of a situation. We want something so bad. But that fog is cleared. And now you know what you've been hitting your head up against. And now that you know that, sure, there's this moment of maybe surprise, conflict, because that's resistance of the truth is conflict. Whenever we resist truth, there's conflict, but you're just not doing that anymore. So you are coming out of conflict, you're coming out of anxiety, because anxiety is there to kind of pick at your brain when there's something that's saying, hey, I've been here all along. Look at me, focus on me. What is this, right? And that's nothing to say for like, some of us have chemical imbalances and I don't want to make light of that. But generally speaking, you're coming out of this place. So it will feel like relief. So what's next for my Pisces? What's next for my Pisces? Ace of Pentacles. That's awesome. What's next for my Pisces? So Ace of Pentacles. One moment. You're going to be called to pay attention to who builds you up and who knocks down your confidence. And I'm talking about subtle ways. Some of these people, one of these people will be in your friend group, somebody that's close to you. Somebody here, I think, is going to be making, there's something about, I think, the people you've surrounded yourself by that might be part of a bigger pattern. And it might not be directly intended, but it knocks down your confidence a little bit. And it could be that you're just having a lack of confidence about this crew of people around you. And it's familiar because it's connected to the devil card. The devil card is a loop, a pattern of behavior that doesn't serve us. So it's almost like Pisces, one thing that is common among Pisces is that they surround themselves, not even intentionally, by people who don't vibrate at the level they do. They need help, and there's nothing wrong with needing help, but they are energy suckers, or they're more angry than Pisces and violent than Pisces and abusive than Pisces. And, Pisces has, broadly speaking, the ability to shine out in a healing way, and people can feel it. And they might not even know that they feel it. But how many times, I've mentioned this before in tarot readings, how many times, Pisces, have you been in a restaurant and a waiter or a bartender opens up to you, or a server opens up to you and tells you their whole life story? You could be at a toll booth and they're like, well, when I was born in 1975, like they just open up to you. So this is what you're going to be focusing on quite raptly. And there is going to be somebody among a friend group that you're going to be like, okay, you're my tribe. And it could be supporters, it could be coworkers, but it seems like it's people who you surround yourself by. You want this ace to come through. This is value, being valued. And you want it to be real and stable and reliable. And you're kind of looking out at your friends and your support group with kind of an unbiased perspective of like, which one are you? Are you going to fuel me, support me, feed me? Or are you not? Are you going to suck my energy? So this is a place that you are going to next, you might already be in, where you're taking a good long look at who is giving you energy, who is lifting you up and lifting your confidence, and in turn you feel confident about them, and who is taking it away. And this will be a familiar cycle, one that you already know about, but you're attacking it at a different with a different perspective right now. That's what I want to say. You're attacking it with a different perspective. So I hope that was helpful. Sending off with love and light, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.